Welcome to Hedgeline. Today I'd like to do a 3-game parlay just to show you how easy and simple it is to build your bet using Hedgeline. So let's get started. Hedgeline begins with the input page. It's here that you input all the information for the games you wish to bet. For today's demonstration I'm using the odds provided by Sports Select in Alberta. And for the sake of time, I've already visited my tip site, so I'm ready to go. I've also preloaded all the information for the games, as you can see, just to save a little bit of time, and I've already selected 3 games in my list. Once you've entered all the information for the games you wish to bet, and you're satisfied with all your entries, all you have to do is slide down and click the Next button to begin building your bet. This takes you to the results page. The first thing you see on the results page is that it's split into 3 areas, starting on the top left with the bet selection area. Then to the right is the bet breakdown area, and below that is the final list of results. The final list includes all the different combinations of outcomes in the parlay you've chosen, along with their basic return odds, and then next to that is the adjusted or increased odds. That's when you add your over or under or your spread odds, anything that changes the base return odd. Next to that you have your gross return, which is the return for that individual combination or bet, depending on how much you've bet. I leave my default at $2, so of course you can change yours to whatever you like. And then next to that is the net return column, which is the net return based on all the bets you make. As you can see, Hedgeline lists all the possible combinations of outcomes right from the beginning. And so building a bet is done through your own process of elimination. And combinations are then removed from the list in a few different ways. So you can start by removing by team. So let's say if you don't think Toronto's going to win, you can remove that. If you don't think Carolina's going to win, you can remove it that way. If you don't think this game will end in a tie, you can leave it that way. Any way you like, to mix and match or however you build and eliminate teams. You can go to the bet breakdown area box where the bets are broken down by groups of ties. So this is telling us that there is one combination on the list that has 2 ties, and that would be down as you look down here. There's also 4 combinations that end with 1 tie. So if you believe that these games have a chance to end in a tie, you can leave them there. Then there's another way to bet. You might like to bet by return odds only. So if you like to do that, put how much you want in the box here. Click on the Bet by Odds Only button, and Hedgeline will then list all the returns that are greater than 25 to 1. You can make all the bets, you can choose from there whatever you like. So using Hedgeline is really very, very versatile and allows you to work on systems, allows you to work on ideas and different types of betting and different ways of hedging your bet. Okay, so I'm going to build my bet now. As I said, I went earlier to my favorite tip site and chose the games I wanted to bet. So I took Buffalo, Carolina, Phoenix and Boston, Toronto and LA. I took Phoenix and Boston because they're my lock game. So that means that Boston is going to be my lock team. I'm taking them to win. So I'm removing the tie possibility, and I'm removing the possibility that Phoenix is going to win. I'm not sure between Buffalo and Carolina, so I'd like to leave my options open there. I'll leave any team, either team can win or tie. And I'm going to do the same with Toronto, LA. However, knowing Toronto can come out really strong and score a bunch of goals, and I know that LA can score a bunch of goals against them, I'm going to take this game to go over. I think that game is going to produce more than 5.5 points. And I'm also taking the Boston game to go over. In Boston, against Phoenix, I know that the last 6 or 7 games in the history of these teams has stayed, the score has been under. But I really think tonight in Boston, and Boston's won 6 in a row, I think that they're going to score a bunch of goals there. So that's how I'm going to leave my bet. This is my 3-game parlay. I have 9 possible outcomes to bet. I've got $2 on each one of them right now. That's for a total of $18. If I want to increase any of the income or any of the returns, I can increase my bet individually, whatever I like. If I want to remove a bet, I can remove a bet from the list or bring it back. But I think I'm pretty ready to go right now. So that's how I built my 3-game parlay for today. I wish you a lot of luck with yours. Give Hedgeline a shot. Thanks a lot.